Welcome to Bonehead Weekly Fun Size. And this week we're doing something called 1984. And the issue is 1984 has a ton of movies that all three of the Boneheads love. But the number one movie that we'll all pick together and then we'll pick our film is what, Chad or James?
It's Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is the one thing that the Boneheads never fight over. We'll even fight over the sequels and whether they're just good or really good. And we'll
Yeah.
never usually say they're terrible. But we never really argue about Ghostbusters. It's the one
No.
thing that we all three have in common. So Ghostbusters is
It's
the
the
best movie.
Citizen Kane of movies.
It's the Citizen Kane of documentaries about movies about Ghostbusters. Chad, you want to go first?
Yeah. It's right up there with Ghostbusters. I know it's on the nose, but I don't give a shit. I love Gremlins.
It is good. It came out the same weekend. And
Yeah.
it's one of those things that most people don't realize that Gremlins came out and opened up at number two because you think, and it was a huge box office hit. It just happened to come out the same weekend
Yeah.
as Ghostbusters. And you
I
saw
mean,
those two movies.
I have my Ghostbuster figures in my room upstairs, right here to the right are my Gremlins figures, and upstairs is my Gremlins 2 movie poster. I love Gremlins. It had a great impact on me. When I was just delving into horror. It was kind of just like it was my entryway into it, but at the same time, it's a comedy, it's action, it has everything. And it has a cute little gizmo and scary little gremlins. And and Dick Miller.
Dick Miller. I'll go.
That's all you can say about Gremlins.
I'll go second. I love and I actually wasn't going to say this one, and then someone just said it, and I was like, I can't do it because I own the original poster, and it's direct, and it's it's signed by Nick Castle, I've actually had the
And
pleasure of
that was me.
and I've got to pick the Last Starfighter. I just it's I tried showing it to my kid. He fell asleep a few years ago. I'm going to try it again. It's just one of those movies I watched so much as a kid that I
Wait, you have a
love
copy?
of the Last Starfighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Let me borrow that shit. I've been wanting to watch it for years, and can't find a copy of it.
They don't have it on. They don't have copies of Last Starfighter. It's not
No.
streaming. Oh my God! Don't get me started about. I went to look for something earlier this week. Son of a bitch. Anyway, physical media people. James, dead air.
Well,
James.
so y'all did, but no, I was going, and then you interrupted, and so you all did Gremlins and the Last Starfighter, which puts me in an awkward position. But I'm going to have to go with, man, there's so many movies this year, but I'm going to have to go with the second Indiana Jones film, Temple of Doom.
No.
Temple of Doom is my wife's favorite of the Indiana Jones series. It was the one she got to watch first, Chad. It's kind of like you in that Ewok movie. And so
Battle for Endor is a classic.
I prefer Caravan of Courage. Don't get me started. Anyway, the point being, no, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom has some great scenes in it, and it actually has one of my favorite lines: "We are going to die." So yeah, no, I'm going to go with the second in the Indiana Jones series, Temple of Doom, which technically, chronologically, is the first.
Can I give just a one honorable mention real quick? Never ending story.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, me too.
The Karate Kid.
Buckaroo Banzai.
There we go.
Always good.
This has been 1984.
This is Spinal Tap.